Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. I told you I'm going to get on here early today because I told you I get on here and let you know of some silly stuff that goes on. Whenever somebody does something stupid, I got to report it and let you guys know, man. Looks like CM Punk has a couple of new wrestlers to convert to his straight edge society. It's going to be Jericho and Hurricane, Shane Helms. Alright, here's the story, and the latest I've been able to find on this. TMZ has released some disturbing new details regarding the Wednesday arrest of WWE superstars Chris Jericho and Gregory Helms. You know, I was hoping Helms didn't wear his cape that night. Be uncomfortable. Alright, down in Kentucky, police officers say witnesses told him that Gregory Helms struck 3 people, including Jericho, a man named Gary Kelly, and a female passenger named Ashley Sorer at a gas station. Helms allegedly ran from the scene right after the violent incident, but returned after, where he and Chris Jericho was arrested for public alcohol intoxication. Cops say Helms was not arrested for the assault, though, because alleged victims have not pressed any charges. And in Kentucky, if police do not witness the attack, it's up to the the person that was attacked to press the charges. The female who Greg Helms allegedly struck does not want to press any charges at this time, and the male said he's considering it. So what's going to make the difference is called denominations. How much? That's all I got so far, but anyway, are you waiting? I'm waiting for CM Punk, talking about him, to get somebody in the ring to get ready to convert them, and they get ready to do the haircutting routine or the styling, whatever you want to call it, and convert them over, and all once the guy just jumps up and beats the crap out of him. Talk about assault. Anyway, and also he's got a bunch of followers, right? Well, where are they? Never comes to the ring with anybody except Festus or whatever his name is today. Alright, enough of that. In a recent blog, Rob Van Dam noted the World Wrestling Entertainment officials locked him out of his WWE Universe page because they believe he signed with TNA. Constant rumors, though. He said that I've signed with TNA and other wrestling companies, getting stronger all the time, but so far he said I haven't signed with anybody. Randy Orton versus Cena versus Sheamus for the WWE titles advertised for a dark match, main events at some event show or house shows too, leading up to WrestleMania in March. So I guess that's kind of a little bit of an idea of what's going to be going on. Wrestling Observer newsletter says Undertaker had his knee scoped in January 19th after SmackDown tapings in Greenville. Which is why he hasn't worked any live events for a while, especially last week. Taker's going into the Royal Rumble with less than 100%, and the original plans was having more of an involvement in Raw in Knoxville last week, but he was in so much pain when he arrived that they just ended up having him do some promos and at the start of Raw. Anyway, he didn't work much SmackDown tapings this past week, but wasn't too much to do anyway. WWE's creative team has been told that there is no chance that The Rock versus Cena at WrestleMania right now, so they're working on a Cena versus Batista. While there are talk of stopping Raw's guest host angle at after WrestleMania, there's now talk of continuing it indefinitely if TNA does Monday night, permanently. Goes live that way. That way they can probably manipulate certain people to be on certain days, and to go up against. That's be an extra point or two. Maybe WWE wants to take away from TNA. All TNA's got to do is have another 2-hour show with about 18 minutes of wrestling on it. That'll do it. I could be the guest host then. WWE's live event on Valentine's Day in Guadalajara, Mexico is sold out. Former WCW star and FCW trainer Norman Smiley, of all things, without his broomstick horse, has a TV role in developmental down in WWE as Lieutenant General Manager. Randy Orton has reportedly signed a long-term contract with WWE for the next 10 years. They like him. According to rumors, he received $600,000 bonus pay for main event in WrestleMania in 2009. I'd be working through a lot of pain too. They would pay me like that. By the way, newest member of CM Punk Straight Edge Society, Serena Deebs, has changed her name in developmental to Maya Mancini. Maya Mancini. There you go. To Serena Mancini. What are you doing this to me for? So anyway, so she could use her name on WWE TV. So she don't want to. They don't want to. WWE doesn't want people to use their real name, because when you leave, you take your real name with you. They want to own that name so they can hold on to it. But anyway, Serena Mancini now. Samoa Joe, by the way, dislocated a rib at TNA's live event in Paris this past weekend, but won't miss any action from it. He noted on Twitter that D'Lo Brown popped the rib back into place for him at the hotel. Tough boy, tough boy. It would appear that Jeff Hardy is indeed set to make more appearances for TNA, by the way. Hardy may reveal a tag team partner, maybe Shannon Moore. That's what's playing so far, according to his Twitter, I guess. It says, Heaven's Demons, he says, Airhead and Itch Dweebs. Ready to hit TNA with a shock factor. He said, you dig thy name, Heaven's Demons. He's saying that, I'm not. So don't think I'm not making any sense. I'm just reading what he put on there. He said, if you're wondering, Jeff Hardy refers to himself as Itchweed and Moore as Airhead. The post has been deleted, by the way. It's legit so far as, I know it was really him. Anyway, our Generation Y retweeted the post saying it was a great name. Alright, WWE Maria, by the way, she's been taken off of SmackDown TV for a while because there's a clause in her contract for Celebrity Apprentice that she cannot appear on any other TV show while The Apprentice is on the air. The season is set to begin March 14th, I guess. Rey Mysterio said in a recent interview from Mexico that he was 2 to 3 years away from retiring, and said that all depends on how his reconstructive knee surgery goes. Rey is scheduled to get the constructive surgery in April after WrestleMania, if he can go that long. Rey, pardon me, about got choked up on that. Got 2 more minutes. Rey was asked in the interview who will be the replacement as the top Mexican star in WWE if he leaves, noting that Daz Caras Jr., or Supernova, and Incognito are all in developmental. Rey says that he doesn't see any of them replacing as replacements because WWE doesn't work that way. Wrestling Observer newsletter also said that WWE star Kurt Hawkins, who is still on the SmackDown roster, but has been in developmental for quite a while, was given a tryout this past week as a color commentator for FCW TV. Alright, WWE, by the way, is going to be filming 2 Legends Roundtable show this week to air on 24/7 if you can get that. Okerlund, J.J. Dillon, Michael P.S. Hayes, no, not related to me. Nick Bockwinkel and Pat Patterson. The theme is going to be 70s tag team wrestling. Alright, I guess I ought to get the heck on here. But anyway, if I hear any more about the Hurricane or Chris Jericho or any other silly stuff that may go on, I'll be back on here. Otherwise, click back tomorrow. I'll have some more silly stuff. I gotta go.